Oh my goodness. Oh no. Look at this. Hey everybody, this is Keisha with Lakisha Keene Saving Greens, and you guys, I cannot believe this. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know what is wrong with this picture. I cannot believe this. Look, this is the arch leading into my garden. And then I had a tunnel, an arch trellis tunnel. And you guys, it's so windy, it blew it over. It blew it over. Cattle panel blown over. And it fell onto my corn. And you guys know how I've been loving my corn. It's been tossed. I've been eating it with meals. I'll put up some photos. I've been harvesting it and we've been eating it, but look at this, you guys. I have the mic, the external mic, so you can't hear all the wind blowing, but it's blowing still. But I wanted to get out here before it got dark so I could show you this. This is crazy. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. And then I came out here and I looked, and let me show you this. Let me show you this, you guys. You're not gonna believe this. Look at the metal U-post that I put there. It's snapped in half, both of them. So I did have this anchored down with some metal U-posts. And it snapped those metal posts in half. This is just crazy. You can see all my peppers that are ready to go that I still haven't harvested yet. I guess we're gonna try and sit it back up the right way. But all of my gourds and my corn is squashed, and my tomato, there was a tomato in here that was ready that I was gonna get and eat. You guys, I was already plotting my next video tour to show you that there was rattlesnake beans growing that I didn't even notice before. And I was just so proud of those, so happy to have them. Because I didn't realize that they grew. And I discovered them on there and I was like, yes. And now I can't even show them to you unless I crawl in that little tunnel. I would have to crawl inside this little tunnel in order to show it to you. You could kind of see them hanging in between the gourds there. You can see some of them hanging, but wow. And there's a cucumber here somewhere that was on this trellis. And I was going to show you guys that cucumber, but I don't even know where it's at now. It's buried under all this stuff. Shoot. I'm hoping that I could sit this up and that everything will still be okay. It doesn't look like the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes were pulled out. Forget, there's a cucumber starting right there. Oh, and another one right here. The one I was going to show you was ready to harvest though. But it doesn't look like any of that stuff was pulled out, so hopefully I'll be able to just get my husband and my son out here and we can just hoist it back up. I'm gonna have to buy some more U-posts, or maybe instead of U-posts, since the wind here sometimes gets this way, maybe instead of U-posts I'll get those T-posts, which are a lot sturdier and thicker. I cannot believe that is like that. And then the wind is working on blowing my corn stalks on the other side over. I'll go around so I can show you on the way. Look how pretty these are. They're so pretty. Yes. But let me see. The wind is just really blowing. Look at this corn. It's almost laid down now. What was it? The last video I posted or the video before that? I showed where I had harvested all that corn right there because the wind blew it and had it laying down. And now I gotta harvest all of this too because it's all gonna be laying down by the time we finish with this wind. You guys, I was trying to get on video the little birds. There's like bird drama going on out here because they keep eating these sunflower seeds and they fighting each other over them. I'm letting them have it. And whatever's left, I'll just use to grow some more sunflowers next year. But it's just funny watching them fighting and stuff over it. Look at this. So pretty. I need to do another garden tour video, but I just wanted to show you guys these sunflowers are standing up still, even though they're huge and heavy. I'm sure these heads are heavy. This one is like a foot across. So I'm sure the heads are heavy, but yeah, so okay. I just wanted to show this to you. You guys, it's the next day, and as you can clearly see, it is still very windy. We still got some really strong winds blowing through here. So today is not a very hot day. It's only gonna be in the 80s. And so I figure while this trellis is still down and I can see a lot clearly on this side, then I figure I'll come out here and get some of these peppers harvested because a lot of them are ready and a lot of them are over ready. Look at that corn leaning way over. This wind is something else. Look at it rocking this trellis. But the way we put this trellis up was different from the other one. The other one was staked to the ground on the right side and then hooked on the left side with hooks. You see that hook right there? And I think that's the only thing that's keeping this, holding this in, are the hooks. Because see, this one is hooked on both sides. And it allows it to flex and bend and move. But this one was staked. And I showed you the stakes where they're snapped and broken. But this one was staked up. You can kind of see the stake. Look at Tiger going under there. Little kitty. He just always in the mix. But and on this side there's hooks. That's the only reason why it's still on here and not popped up in the air. and pulling out all these tomato plants and everything that's connected and growing on it is because these hooks is holding that side in place. But the part that snapped off right here, the only reason why it didn't open up is because I believe the weight of the gourds and plants that are growing on here is helping to keep it weighed down enough that it's not causing a problem that way either. So my son and I are gonna be out here and we're just gonna harvest these peppers, and I'm gonna pull out some of the plants that are not necessary anymore so I can get this garden prepped and ready for my fall garden, to grow some fall things in here. And yeah, this wind is just no joke right now. It's crazy. There's so many things I want to show you guys. I just don't have the time to show it to you right now. Because I have still tomatoes are growing just in certain areas. And then I have like this squash that's growing. Oh, that one has a fruit. Let me see what it is. Well, I don't even know what kind of squash that is. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll get closer to it. Look at this. I don't know what kind of squash that is. That's nothing I've planted before. Look at this bee. That bee is all buried down in there. Yeah, that's not a squash that look at that one, took refuge in there too. Yeah, that's not something that I planted, so I don't know where that came from or what it is. But okay. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna get started. We're gonna get started, and then I'm gonna show you some other things. I might put the other things in a different video so that I don't overwhelm you with a very long video. Look at that kitty. You came out of your little hiding spot, huh? you guys. So we were able to get a lot of those peppers harvested, and also I cut off some of these leaves from some of these sunflowers because they had disease on them. You can still see it on this one that I left. I will come back out and get these. It's kind of hard to tell, I guess, because of the shadows, but there's like spider mites or white fly or something like that on the leaves. So I want to get those taken off. The point and purpose of having all these sunflowers, aside because I love sunflowers, the purpose of them was to shade a lot of my peppers and tomatoes over here. And they serve their purpose pretty well. Look at that one. So I just went through and I pruned a lot of these tomato vines and reclipped them so that they look a little neater, because they were looking a little wild and crazy. I still have new peppers coming up right here. And I didn't get all the peppers. I just got all the ones that were ripe right now. So the others, I'm gonna let them finish ripening up on their own. Okay, so you guys, this is what we ended up getting out of there. As you can see, there's a lot of different peppers in this basket here. Okay. They're so pretty because of all the colors. Yesterday I took some time and I canned some peach slices and some peach preserves. It turned out really, really good. So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will keep you up to date on the trellis and when we get that fixed and other things that I'm doing around in the garden. Just keep myself busy right now. I'm about to start prepping this garden for, like I said before, for my fall and winter garden. So stay tuned, everybody. If you have not yet clicked that subscribe button, click it, because there's a lot of good things to come. And as always, you guys, God bless.